policy for a day. A wide selection of mainly north-east vehicles were on display, including a fine lineup of traditional half-cab single-deckers. 2005 is due to be the final year of Routemaster operation in London, and several examples of the type were exhibited at the rally, including SMK 686F, fleet number RML 2686. New in August 1967, the bus is an example of the longer Routemaster vehicles, hence the designation RML. The traditional AEC logo above the radiator grille has since been replaced by a replica from Ensign Bus, the vehicle's last owner before preservation. Another traditional feature changed was the original AEC engine, replaced in 1991 with a more modern Cummins version. Evidence of the vehicle's former service owner, Arriva London, can just about be seen. From the start of its career, RML 2686 was pressed into service on the Route 207 from Hanwell Garage until 1975, when it joined the Aldenham Works float. Here it received a different body after overhaul, as was the usual practice for London Transport. After the fitting of the Cummins engine, the bus was refurbished in June 1993 and was used on the Service 13. Since 1997, it has been used in service by London Sovereign and latterly Arriva, before being withdrawn from passenger service in September 2004 after just over 37 years service. An amazing sight is this example of classic coach. Owner Jim Leonard tells us more.
The vehicle was new to Scots Grays in 1952-53. It was in working order till about 1960, and then some period, the last disc that I removed from its PSV was 1960. So I'm assuming in the 60s it was retired at some time. I went into preservation in 1975 with the Purvis brothers, John and Alan. I received it from them in 1980. And since then I've been playing around with it till it's in the standard it's in. I've really enjoyed working on it, and I've got it to a nice standard, I think. I enjoy bringing it to the shows to show it off. It's an AEC Regal 4, which was AEC's first, I assume, attempt at an underfloor engine from the upright that was in the half cabs. And the Birmingham Seagull of Blackpool did the bodywork. And I've always said it's like Dan Dare, it's Dan Dare-ish. Because in the 50s, Dan Dare was the space age thing, and very streamlined it looks. Whether it is streamlined or not, I don't know, but it looks streamlined, which sets the vehicle off really nice. And it has a lot of bright work on it, which, when polished, as you can see, looks really well. When I wash it and polish it, it'll take me over 2 days. Over 2 days, yes. And my arms ache afterwards. No machines, it's all elbow grease. But I think the finished product's worthwhile. Yes.
Approaching the rally site is this Bristol MW 6G 8124WX, new to operator West Yorkshire in May 1961. As Guy Arab 4 UHJ 292 departs with a respectable load for a tour. Another contingent await the arrival of JDC 599, a Dennis Lowline 1. Fitted with a Northern Counties high bridge body, with seating for 67 passengers, this Dennis lowline was really a Bristol low-decker by another name, as Dennis licensed the design from Bristol. It was new in 1958 to Middlesbrough Corporation, and power is provided from a Gardner 6LW engine. Very few Dennis lowlines survive in preservation, so the opportunity to travel on one is rare. More local buses were on display, including ex-Tyne and Wear PTA Alexander-bodied Leyland Atlantean 290. The Tyne and Wear PTA standardised on the Alexander-bodied Atlantean for its double-deck purchasers, although other bodybuilders and the competing Daimler fleet line did feature too, like this example RCU 838S, which entered service in 1977. 838 was the penultimate member of a batch of 40 Alexander-bodied fleet lines delivered to Tyne and Wear PTA during 1976-77. It represents the end of 64 years of continuous Daimler operation in Sunderland. The most interesting feature of these vehicles is the near side staircase, seen here on the left. This was pioneered by Newcastle City Transport for one-person operation and subsequently adopted as standard by its successor, the Tyne and Wear PTA. The bodywork is based on Alexander's panoramic window design, and the internal layout is intended to allow passengers descending the stairs to alight from the centre doors without affecting those entering the bus after paying the driver. Unfortunately, a fatal accident involving an alighting passenger led to the PTA abandoning the centre door arrangement in 1978, and 683 was one of the first of the fleet lines to be converted to single door in 1980. 838 spent almost its entire 21-year working life in Sunderland, until being withdrawn in June 1998. The Middlesbrough Dennis lowline is on its way back to the rally site. As another interesting vehicle approaches. PFN 858 is a 1959 AEC Regent 5 with Park Royal bodywork, unusual in having both a flat front and a front entrance, despite being a traditional half cab underneath. The vehicle was new to East Kent, but spent some of its time in the North East with independent lockies. The appearance of the AEC contrasts with the new square lines of operator Go North East's Dennis Trident 2s, with East Lancs bodywork. This example, 3863, was new in March 2000. Giving the Trident a miss gives us a truly beautiful bus to journey on. ENT 778 is a Leyland Tiger PS1 dating from 1948 and is actually quite a star, as it appeared alongside Kate Winslet in the World War II drama Enigma as a staff transport bus outside Bletchley Park. The Leyland Tiger was a single-deck version of the double-deck Titan and shared many of the same parts.
There you go.
I've been there, well, how on the party?
Back parked in the rally site, we can get a better look at this magnificent bus. It is in the livery of its owner, Premier Coaches of Watford, who bought it from the legendary Jack Mulley in 1973 as part of Premier's 50th anniversary celebrations, and is still going strong today. It is fitted with a Birmingham coach body and has high-backed seats, making it suitable for excursions. It is owned and operated commercially by Premier and can be hired for special occasions.